I let you guys down, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I haven't been around for the past couple of days because I know people are like, why isn't RGT talking about this stuff? Did he die? Is he in the hospital again? No. I took a little vacation and yeah, I missed some stuff. So this isn't a real apology video, by the way. If I'm the king of clickbait, I'm going to sit on my throne with my clickbait thumbnail and my clickbait title because, hey, you watched it. You might as well stick around since you're already here. But in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my vacation, and then we're going to talk about the things that I missed, primarily the Pokemon Presents presentation and the Red Dead Redemption stuff. But let's talk a little bit about the vacation first. I don't take vacations like ever. So this was kind of a nice thing. I wanted to do something for myself. There is a lot of beaches around me. About 30 minutes away, 25-30 minutes away, there's a beachfront hotel that has a restaurant attached to it, like a little town thing. And so I went down there, I got a room for 2 nights, and I had a really good time, honestly. It was very relaxing, hanging out on the beach, listening to the waves, going in the water, eating some good food, and just disconnecting, not really worrying about really anything. And yeah, I had a really good time. I'll definitely go back next year and maybe take a couple of more days because I did feel like it went by pretty fast. I got sunburn on my leg. It hurts. What else happened? I was outside tanning yesterday. A bird dropped a deuce on my chair that I was reclining on, like right near my leg. I just started splotches. Like, what is this, California? You just poop anywhere you want to. Kind of annoyed me. But no, the weather was good. I screwed up the vacation plans because I thought it was a Monday through Wednesday. And so as I'm about to leave out of the door Monday, I checked my email one more time and it was actually Tuesday through Thursday. So that kind of screwed up my scheduled videos, but I was just kind of like, you know what, whatever. It is what it is. Let me disconnect for a little bit. And I feel good. I feel recharged. I feel energetic. I slept really well there. Surprisingly, I didn't think that would be a thing. So yeah, definitely a very nice experience. And, the fact that it was close by, like some people will be like, well, why would you take a vacation somewhere that's close by? It's like, well, A, I've never been there before. And 2, it's like, it's nice. It's nice to go on vacation and not really have to deal with all the travel that comes along with it. So like, it was a getaway to somewhere I'd never been on the coast, and it was nice. That was it. But let's talk about the video game stuff. That's why you're here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you gave a shit about my vacation. If so, thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. Pokemon Presents. What is there to say? This was a pointless presentation that could have just been all press releases and just random trailer drops on the Pokemon channel. I am not the biggest Pokemon fan in the world, but even Pokemon fans were kind of like, what was the point of that? So the thing I was hoping for was maybe a new Arceus game, something along that style, maybe a new game in general. They showed off Detective Pikachu, DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Guys still waiting on that performance patch that all those Nintendo channels said was definitely coming, and RGT was the villain for saying, no, I don't think so. Remember, that game came out in November. We're creeping up on a year, and there's been no performance patch for that game. Sickening. Game Freak is the biggest video game company and one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world, yet they cheap out on pretty much everything they do. Greedy. I kind of respect it, though. But yeah, the Pokemon Presents, I was actually going to wake up early Tuesday before I went out of town and cover it. And like I skimmed through the presentation when I woke up and I was like, there's nothing for me to talk about here. Nothing really interests me. Cool that, we got a new N64 and Game Boy Color game out of it. I believe Pokemon Card Traders Game Boy Color, Game Boy or Game Boy Color. So that was kind of nice, but yeah, nothing for me there. Nothing for really anyone there. And then of course, Red Dead Redemption coming to the Switch. Now, I might recall something here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 was first unveiled at the PlayStation presentation, RGT said, hey, I bet this is going to come to Switch. I'll be the first person to say this is probably coming to Nintendo Switch, and then it ended up happening. Red Dead Redemption, there's rumors of a remaster, a remake. RGT said, hey, I bet this is going to come to Nintendo Switch. I have a good feeling that it will. And then it does. 2 for 2, folks. 2 for 2. But it's not quite what people were expecting. I think Nintendo Switch owners were kind of fine with this announcement, but PlayStation owners were pissed off, and I could completely understand why. So, our Red Dead Redemption remaster, remake, the thing that we hyped up, you know, we're expecting something to happen. It did happen, but it's not a remaster, and it's certainly not a remake. It's actually pretty much a straight up port with some quality of life improvements. It looks like the visuals are a little bit brighter and the color palette is a little bit more dense than in the original. Some of the textures look better. I can't show you the trailer for the game that they showcased for the Switch because Rockstar is like a weird company and like, oh, just showing off our trailer, you know, go to hell. But I think it looks nice. You know, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a remaster or anything like that, but it does look somewhat visually improved, and the fact that this game will be available on the go, I think, is a big win for this. So I think Switch owners are pretty satisfied with this, but PlayStation owners, on the other hand, are not quite as satisfied, and I completely understand it because of the fact that, you know, the pricing of the game. Now, this game is an Xbox backwards compatible game. I should say it like Dreamcast guy. Xbox. No, but it's an Xbox backwards compatible game. And so if you have the 360 version of the game, you can actually buy a brand new copy of it for like $29 off of Amazon. Link in the description box down below. And plug it into your Xbox Series X and get, you know, really nice visuals. You don't get an improved frame rate or anything. I think it goes up to 4K. I could be wrong on that, but I think it does go up to 4K on there. Well, the PlayStation 4 version is essentially that same sort of situation, but the price of the game on the PlayStation, the price of the game on Nintendo Switch is $50. Now, it does come with the Undead Nightmare DLC, which is also available in that physical release for the Xbox, and it comes out on the 17th. So I'm filming this on the 10th, so 1 week from now, this game will be available on the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. Obviously, you can also play it on your PlayStation 5, but that $50 price tag is definitely not sitting right with a lot of people. The head of Take-Two came out and said, or Rockstar, Take-Two, whatever it is, man, came out and said, hey, you know what, this $50 price point is in line with things that should be done. And it's kind of like, is it though? Like, you know, this is like Nintendo. Look at Nintendo, okay? They took Metroid Prime and remastered that game. Looks freaking phenomenal. $40. Now, obviously, Red Dead Redemption is a larger scale game, but it's also a game from 2010. Like, it's not exactly a brand new spring chicken. Now, I do absolutely love this game. I think this game is phenomenal. It's not really, it's kind of Grand Theft Auto in a Western setting, but I think it's much more story driven. You know, a Grand Theft Auto game, there's a story there and people do get attached to it, but you can pretty much make up your own story. This has a much more sort of serious narrative, and I think it fits this game really well. I remember playing this game to death back on the Xbox 360, but I haven't touched it, you know, since that era. So I'll be checking out the Nintendo Switch version of the game. They're doing the digital release on the 17th. A physical release is coming out in October for this, so a surprise announcement, but more importantly, I was right. 2 for 2, baby. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, bam, available on the Switch. Red Dead Redemption, bam, available on the Nintendo Switch. Which game should I predict will come to the Switch next? Which game do you want a confirmation of? Also, I heard John was saying that I enjoyed that stupid Spawnwave son of a bitch. He was saying I enjoyed the Pokemon Presents presentation on his stupid show, taking shots at a man who's out of town, who's not even there to defend himself, who's enjoying the beach and the sun, the things that people say I don't do. Oh, he didn't leave the house. He didn't go past the gas station. I went to the friggin' beach, man. Lived it up. Had a delicious vodka lemonade. But yeah, this is my apology video to you. I'm sorry I wasn't around for the past couple of days, but I will be around from here on out. I've got some stuff going on the secondary channel. Something very cool is coming in today. You might actually get a video on the secondary channel as well, RGT85 Stash, because something very cool is coming in the mail today that I bought. Another gift for myself. But yeah, let me know in the comments section down below. Pokemon Presents presentation. Did you enjoy it? Because I didn't really think it was good. Red Dead Redemption. Are you picking it up on the Switch? Are you picking it up on the PlayStation? Are you picking it up on the Xbox? Link in the description box down below. Or are you not getting it on anything because you're like, hey, this is an old game. I don't need to play it again. Let me know in the comments section. And nothing is happening with Metroid Prime 4, the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Let's calm down, YouTubers. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on the timeline. And it's like, okay, let's reel it in a little bit. Let's reel it in. And as always, thank you guys for checking out this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Imagine me apologizing for like doing one of those, guys, I'm so sorry, I messed up. Like, bro, just own it. Just own it and move on with your life. Later.